Welcome back to Prost. I'm the Gnarly Gnome. This is a show where we just hang out and drink together. You sit here at the bar, kind of. I pretend like you're sitting at the bar. I stand here, we dig into something and drink it. Could be booze, could be a cocktail. Usually it's beer because I'm obsessed with beer. So, that being said, all of that being said, let's do that. Let's drink a beer. Before I dig in, the funny part is, this is my second time recording this. The first one sounded really bad, and so hopefully I fixed that. Hopefully we've got some stuff changed around for you, but you don't care because this is your first time drinking this with me. I love this one. Listermann's Schwarzbier. Listermann makes a ton of New England IPAs, ton of big, heavy, adjuncted stouts, some really good stuff. But this is the side that I've really fallen in love with them for, the lagers. They've got, well, the lagers and lager-ish beers. They've got some really great lagers from this to Bier Leicht, which is their light American lager. It's so good. And then their Fest beer, their German party lager. I mean, some really, really cool stuff. I hope that this German beer hall expansion plan that they have comes to fruition and we get this place that celebrates kind of that side of what Listermann is. So I'm getting down a whole rabbit hole here. Let's drink together. The can doesn't tell us much about it other than it's a Schwarzbier, which means it's a dark beer. German-style black lager, 5.5%, 16 ounces. I think every lager should come in 16-ounce cans. Get a load of this artwork, too. So freaking cool. I mean, they are just knocking it out of the park in so many different ways. So when you pour this, not surprising, it's dark. It looks black when you kind of take a peek at it from in a glass like that. It's also very carbonated. I swear that's not just a bad pour. Like I said, it looks black, but when I don't know if you guys can see this. I need like a light back here. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's give you a little light here. I have little lights laying all over my house, don't you? There, I don't know if you can see through here. It's actually like a really dark kind of brown, a rusty, dark brown color when you get it up to light. Roasty. That's the first thing I would describe when you smell this. Big. There's almost like a coffee thing going on, just kind of hidden in the background. It could also be that there's coffee beans laying all over my bar from a picture I was taking a couple days ago. But I get kind of a bitter coffee note. Oh yeah. Big, sharp bitterness. Coffee, baker's chocolate. Really easy drinking though. Oh, that is fun. It changes kind of what you think a dark beer is going to be, because yes, it's got some of those big dark flavors, talk about the roastiness and all that stuff, but it's so drinkable and it goes down so easy, and it's a lager at its very soul, so it's what you want to really just sit there and drink. If you've got a big mug, you got a big mug like this, you just want to fill it with a beer like this and just all day long just put them away. Speaking of which, the first time I got to try this was last year for Sonder. See how it all ties in? For their Oktoberfest up in Mason. And this was on tap at the Listermann booth. And man, it was good. It fits in line with the Oktoberfest beers and that style of lager, something that is still a lager but has some kind of big flavor packed behind it, but at the same time is enough of a departure that it stood out to me that day with all the other Oktoberfest beers. It's delicious. Find this. Go to stores. It's still there now, depending on when you're listening to this, I guess. It's possible it's not, but if it's not, send Listermann an email or go to their website and do a contact thing or social media. Tag them and say, man, I need this beer back because it's so freaking good. Prost.